Now it is recording. So, so what's up, Victor? What's up, Martin? Like, I know we were talking backstage, like we're catching up, but man, next week is San Diego Comic Con. Can you? We're saying 7 months ago I got to see Victor. Now he's like all grayed out. He's been working so long, but I know it's hilarious, man.
That was in New York, right? I think
I was in New
the
York, yeah.
last in New York, yeah, and then back to San Diego again. Oh my God, wow, it's
Yeah.
quick, man. Yeah,
But it's great seeing you guys again. Like, definitely, it's 11:30 p.m. my time right here. And what time is it your time? Or, like, where you're at?
it's actually 11:30 a.m. So we put
Yeah,
12 hours around. So yeah,
hard, hardcore right here. Eh?
thanks for doing this so
No,
late
no,
with
no,
us,
no.
man.
I
We
was up,
appreciate
man.
it, man.
No, no, no. But yeah, Martin, Victor, what did you guys want to start out with, really quick?
Sure. I mean,
Yeah,
general update, maybe Victor, or how you want to start it?
yeah. I mean, like I guess it's been almost a year, right, since we started Superkraft, right? I think we've released 3 statues so far. Two that have gone out for PO, right? With Transformers back in San Diego, and then we had Batman, and so I think like we just want to thank folks in the community, folks like yourself, who have been like really helpful and really provided us really great feedback on the whole process. The actual comments from the folks have been really, really great, right? Especially when the ones we meet at the shows, like just being able to interact with the fans, understanding kind of like, how they feel about the statue, how we could do better, those have been really, really helpful. And I think the response to the statues have been really great. So while those 2 statues are currently, I think Martin will share a little bit more around kind of like where they are, because for folks who are interested to know like where their orders are today, I think Martin can share a bit more. At the same time, also as for the Batman statue, we've also just released an EDM to a lot of the buyers, right? So before they get the statue, maybe in another like 6 to 8 months, we are going to give them an art print. Right, and Martin will be able to share a picture of the art print. I think this is kind of like how we want to reward the fans for their patience, and to give them something that's related to the final product, and as a way to kind of just be a placeholder, I guess, instead of not having anything to hold on to.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, because as collectors we're impatient, right? We're like we want it like yesterday.
Right now,
yeah. We saw the video. Where is it? But
yeah. So maybe we'll start with that. I mean, Martin can kind of like give an update.
For sure. So like what Victor have said, actually for the first 2 products that we roll out, I mean the response has been great, and we are so thankful for all the supports. And now we have entered production. Basically, we roll out the first email updates of the production of the first 2, which is Batman and Transformers. And the steps is currently in the re-engineering stage. We just finished it. So what that means is, from the prototype into the production, there's sometimes some adjustment needed to be done on the pegs to make sure everything fits well, to make sure that all the customized or metal parts, or like the gold plated or platinum plated parts, works well and gel with the statue. So that is what we are doing currently. And in the future, we'll roll out, of course, more updates regarding the first 2 projects. But also we have shared how the art print look like. And these are for the people who, bought Batman. And then while waiting for the statue as a thank you note, then we have created this art print that also resembles the design of the Batman, the statue, the Birth of Justice, where we have the bats forming the bat logo behind him, basically. So yeah,
I can see it backstage. Did you want me to show it right now? So
sure.
Yeah,
sure.
It's pretty awesome. Yeah. So this is, look at that. That's awesome, man. So this is the concept, or this is just like an art print?
So yeah, this is the actual artwork that we'll be printing in a screen print. So screen print basically requires a bit of men, or like an actual handwork. So you need to like print every single layer manually by hands. So we are looking into printing this, and then just give out to our customers who bought Batman. And I think it's very suitable. Yeah, the the colors, right? The yellow color basically represent the bat symbol, the insignia, the oval with the bats in the middle. That's what it represents basically.
It looks great, man. I love the contrast. I love like the two tone, and it looks black and yellow, like Pittsburgh, like here in the East Coast. It's one of those colors, but it looks great. Like overall, I think it looks great. And
Thanks.
I love the idea, like your patience pays off, and that looks this awesome. I don't think any other company does that, so like this is a cool incentive.
Cool. Good to hear. Thanks so much.
And I think like the process of creating this piece also lives up a bit to kind of like what Superkraft stands for, right? In terms of it actually being screen printed. So I think like Martin and team were they wanted to make sure that that this is not just any kind of like random art print. They want to make sure that it's something that is worth collecting and something that you can potentially keep for a long time.
It's having that collector's mentality, right? Like a little bit of rarity into the piece. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's cool. That's awesome. But, yeah, so hopefully I get one of these two soon. So just putting it out there. No, I'm just kidding. No, Martin, thank you for sharing that one. Victor, thanks for sharing that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to collectors getting those pieces soon. I saw the Transformers like recently too. Like that's been like a year, and just man, I can't wait for the other people to see it in in collectors' hands. So that's gonna be great to see soon.
Awesome. And yeah, I mean, apart from that, I guess I might add that actually we are busy designing new things, and yeah, things will get a bit faster, I guess, after the on the second half of this year. You'll see more stuff, and actually this Morrigan will be the first one that will kickstart it. And yeah, look forward to share more on this.
Awesome. Well, do you want me to add it really quick right now?
For sure.
Yeah.
We do have a video to show everyone, and let me just play.
Coming July 20. Wow, man, it's already here. That's crazy. Man, like what do you guys think? It's gonna be did you guys play Darkstalkers while you guys were like growing up? Do you guys like are you guys
Of course. Yeah.
of course, right?
We're both big fans, I mean, I was never any good at it, so I'm just like
Me too.
I'm a Street Fighter guy, but yeah, I think like with the Darkstalkers, a lot. I only remember playing Dimitri and Morrigan. I suck at Morrigan, but but it's a game that I grew up with for sure. I'm much older, so yeah, and Martin too. So
Definitely. I mean, in terms of the lore and the character and how the IP different compared to any others, like if Street Fighter is more on humans, they are more on creatures, like vampires, succubus, and all those things. I think it's just different and basically unique, I guess. The way they move, the way the animation works, and I think the lore behind the characters, right? And something that we can explore deep as well, because there's these two characters here, right? Basically, Morrigan and Lilith. And what are they doing is basically Lilith embracing Morrigan from the back. There were basically one character, one single soul, and because Morrigan was too powerful, right, she have to split 1/3 of her soul to become another being. That is Lilith, the character that is on the back, basically. So she's shown as flying down and then embracing her from the back. Is basically a symbol of reunion of two souls. and that is what we want to portray here. That is what we want to show people. And there's some other references at the base, like some features that I'm looking forward to share with you as well.
Oh, definitely. I think that's what a lot of collectors love is like when the piece tells a story, right? Like when you said like Lilith came from the back and like swooped down to like comfort her. I was like, I didn't even think about that now. But now that you said that, it's like an like another perk to having it. That's crazy. And the piece, like I didn't know it was 1/3 too. And you have pictures right here, which is yeah, we could talk about it. But yeah, the portrait looks great. The paint looks great. Like I don't know how you guys do it, but you guys make like this like textures pop. Like you guys do textures in the right spots, and it's another example here where it pops. Looks great.
Thanks. Yeah, I mean, I think the credits to the artists working on this, from the sculptors to the painters, they do a lot of work here, and to ensure that the final product is what we want to portray, and of course the likeliness of it needs to resemble that character. So iconic features like the wings on the head, the hair color up to the wings, right? We need to make sure that it's on point, but also we put in like what you mentioned, maybe a bit of texturing, make it pop a bit more realistic in one way, and yeah, hopefully the result shows that. But,
And even in the way that the light bounces off the skin, right? I think that I think the team, the Martin team, made sure that there was some translucency to allow for reflection. So it doesn't just reflect that way because it's not like it's not so simple. I think a lot of thought was given into kind of like how we want to make the textures, the way the light bounces off some of these features, and I think that's what makes the whole piece kind of like intriguing, in terms of just all these details that we want the fans to be able to see and talk about.
Oh yeah, you could pick it up on every single part of this. Like the colors pop, the portrait, those eyes are just like illuminating. The gloss on her lips, and just like the way like the subtlety around her like bone structure, like around her collarbone. That's you guys catch a lot of detail, man. Like kudos to you guys. And like it's 1/3 again. Like I don't know, a lot of collectors out there like that have 1/3, but when you see 1/3 in person, it's big, right? So
Yeah,
a lot of
exactly.
detail that's in person.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think.
go
Go
ahead,
ahead. Go
bro.
ahead.
No, go ahead, bro.
Okay, I mean, sorry. I'm touching about the scale, right? I guess we wanted to input more details into the statue, right? And I mean, 1/3 is basically one way to help us achieve that. And if you can see, the size of the base also is not exactly very big, because we want to make sure that the focus is on the character,
Yeah.
on the relationship and interaction between the both, and that also in the end makes the size still manageable because the characters are sitting. So this is about 72 cm tall, I think, and yeah, that's just a little bit on the scale side.
Yeah, compact bases always help, especially here in the States and I'm sure in Singapore, right? Like the smaller, like keep it compact and definitely you could add the second piece, right? Whenever you guys come out with a second diorama. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I think like as part of the creative process, like just like all the previous statues, right? Every piece, for us has to tell a story, right? And I think Martin, when he came up with the concept for Morrigan, it was kind of interesting just because Morrigan isn't exactly like she's not Batman, right? But I mean, like, so like in terms of like the choice of characters, why do we choose Morrigan? Why Darkstalkers? I think it was a conscious decision to want to be able to create something that is a bit more unique within the market, right? And still being able to have those elements of Superkraft where we create, pieces that are customized, where we create pieces of high quality, and also every piece needs to tell a story, right? So in this piece, when Martin pitched the concept, it was pretty amazing just because Morrigan may not be Batman, but she is probably one of the more popular kind of like female fighting characters. Like she's almost like the Chun-Li of like of Darkstalkers, right? And I think like when we did our research, we realized that actually Morrigan is even more popular than the entire Darkstalkers franchise. So she is basically the franchise, from that line. And yeah, so and then the way that she's cosplayed, the way that the fans that that are attracted to her, we realized those guys are pretty hardcore. So I think the choice was made to do Morrigan. It's high risk. It's but we wanted to make sure that we brought something unique to the table for the fans in the community, and we hope that that the fans will enjoy this piece.
Oh man, like so I think I missed it. Is this gonna be in San Diego Comic-Con, you said?
Yeah, bro. So this is gonna be launched for the first time to the public in San Diego Comic Con. So preview night will be the first day, and then on day one you get to see it, man. So yeah, this will be the only piece that we are going to showcase at San Diego. Yeah, and then we'll make sure that we get a lot of pictures of you in it, man.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. I can't wait to see this. Like last year, it was Transformers, and like like every Comic Con, seeing the statue is awesome. So it's good to see this.
And you got the first time we met, you saw the Transformers in gray, right? So there was right. So we did the gray one in San Diego. You saw the painted one in New York, and then So this one you're gonna get to see it in full color, man. So whatever you see, we only have one piece right now, which is this piece that you see in the pictures, and that's currently already in San Diego.
I gotta say something really quick. I've been going to San Diego. I have a billion lanyards behind me. I've been going to San Diego for like 12 plus years probably now. But seeing a statue and stuff, like it always makes the Comic Con. Seeing all the other stuff is cool, but seeing you guys there with the Transformers piece, I was like, wow, like who are these guys? So and then Victor was awesome. But he was like, hey, what's up? He's like, I don't know. It was funny seeing you because I didn't expect that energy, and I was like, "Oh man, this guy's a collector too." Like, it was great.
Yeah, it was fun, man. I mean, it's fun. It's fun to meet. It's fun to actually meet fans, right? And the people that you meet at the cons are all like pretty hardcore. So you can talk about the lore. You can talk. So like they'll bring out all the crazy facts and figures that I otherwise wouldn't know about. We only do as much research as we can. But man, when you see kind of the stories that they bring out, like last year with Transformers, it was people who kind of talked about the movie. So it's just kind of nice to be able to have those conversations, and then because of that, seeing their reactions to the actual statue. Right, because I think that's what really makes it for me, in terms of just being there and talking to them, and I can't wait, for them to actually see the Morrigan statue, because the team had a lot of discussions and arguments about a lot of different aspects of the statue. Right, what you see today is a result of a lot of people arguing in the room, but I think what really comes out and the final product, is something that we're really proud of. And I would love to kind of get like comments from everyone.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like the statue community is not scared to share their their thoughts.
Yeah. Super vocal. I mean, I love it, right? I mean, even in the forums right now, from just one picture, we've seen so many interesting comments, from like the different variations to how the feet look, and so can't wait. I can't wait to have these conversations.
I guess you guys want to talk about the different variations. Like it looks like Morgan's here by herself. You could have her by herself, and then do you guys want to talk about that a little bit?
I think you wanna go into the statue.
For sure. So I think apart from the creative thoughts behind that, right? You get to see some, well, in this case, a single version of Morrigan, where you can actually take out Lilith and then have her on her own. But a little bit more maybe on the character and on the stories. Like in the video games, she usually uses these sharp tendrils to attack.
Yeah.
And we have decided to, why not we put it also on the characters. You can see in the back here. She's basically a powerful succubus, right? So these are the things that she can control, and then she can manipulate, basically. And the tendrils at the back also can form the seat or the throne that she sits on. So that is the whole idea that we show here. At the bottom, at the base, there are some skeleton with candles, or those are the remnants of people who fell under her spell, basically, because she feed herself from the life force of humans, and she seduces men and everyone alike. So the one on the skeletons on the base basically are those remains from her victim. And there's I don't know if I can zoom in here, but maybe there's another image. Yeah. Now on the base, there's this gem with wings on the sides. This is called Ring of Isis. It's basically a proof or like a symbol of her royal family, and she's the demon queen of the demon world. They call it the Makai world, and this gem is basically like a symbol of her status as the queen. So we hope that all these small things, right, can basically tell a story and then enrich the statue as well. So when the fans or like people who play the video game last time maybe can spot those references. And a bit about the foot, right, without the boots. I think this is something that few people ask, why are there bats instead of the boots? The idea is the bats are forming her clothes, actually her suit, and she can manipulate, she can use it, and she can also transform her outfit into bats. So the bats that you see here, swarming into the feet is basically symbolizing the transformation into what we see as her suit now. So yeah.
I love that concept. It's like bringing an idea out and like putting it into statue form, like, and then like having that story behind it. Like that's taking initiative, man. That's awesome. That's like great to hear. Like that part. I thought you guys were going to go with the feet thing with somewhere else, but I'm glad you guys did. Yeah, but yeah, it's great to hear. But yeah, I love the references. I love the Easter eggs, the base. Like I would have never guessed that. The skulls. That's good to know. Like she's doing work on them. But I love the candles too. Are the candles going to be lit up by chance, or are those going to be powered, or are those just going to be? Oh, are they? Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
battery.
So the candles will be battery powered and they will light up. The next question you'll have is, will they flicker, right? So that's something that that's something that the team's kind of like figuring out on the technical side in terms of how we want to implement it. But we definitely want to figure out how we can do that. So yeah, that'll be the only thing that actually lights up the statue.
Victor, do you remember the first time at San Diego Comic-Con, like that Transformers piece, when you lit it up, you had a battery
Yeah,
pack?
I remember, man. yeah. Dude, we had to replace the batteries in the eyes like 3 times a day. Yeah. So it was, and then like the thing was running on like this like makeshift like affordable battery within the crusted cell. Like, oh my god, it was crazy. But yeah, we made it work, man. I mean, like and in New York, we kind of like perfected it a little bit. We were more prepared. And I think the lighting really brought out the statue. Right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's too bright in the convention center anyway. But I think it does help. And this year, I'm gonna bring more videos and pictures on my phone so I can show folks what it looks like when it's not under such bright light.
Yeah, 100%. Martin, do you have another picture you want me to bring to the stage?
Yep. For sure, that'll be great. So going back into the color variations, right? We in a true Superkraft fashion, we have customization options, and colors is one of them. So in here you can see, I guess if you are you play a lot of video games, especially fighting games, you might know that at any time player can change their colors into like player 2 or player 3 version, so on and so forth. So yeah, similar here, we have Morrigan's able to, you have the options basically to customize your statue. So Morrigan can have different outfit and hair color as well. So the second one, or the one in the middle, is player 2, and the right one is player 3 with the blonde hair. So I think it's just basically giving collectors more options, as well as staying true to the video game theme that we have.
Oh yeah, definitely the video game references 100% there. When I used to verse my brother in Street Fighter, like I would always want the red bandana, right, or the red like little on Ryu. Like I would always want that, but he always picked Ryu before me, so I would get the the variant. And I was like,
color,
yeah, I was always stuck with that. I was always mad.
Nobody wants to be player 2, man. Everyone wants to be player 1.
Some people like player 2, some people like player. Yeah, so there you go, man. That's great to see, like the reference to video games. I love the colors too. Oh wow, look at that! I never saw that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, this also another thing that we offer, which is add-ons, and in this particular image, right? There's basically the whole world of the demon called the Makai world, and she, as the queen or the ruler of that world, right? She has servants, and this little guy, right? His name is Lucian, the servant, and you can pair. Basically, it's an option for you to add. He is seen holding this drink with the wine inside or decanter, and you can pair it basically with the add-ons of Morrigan holding the chalice. So I think this is a nice pairing, as well as adding a bit more depth or expand the piece slightly bigger. One thing I want to note also that for the first 24 hours, right, we'll be giving out the arm with chalice for free. So yeah, for people who's interested, make sure you subscribe to us, and you'll get this.
Wow, yeah, that's incentives are great, but this is like for the guys that are hardcore, right? Like I'm not familiar with this one, but like I'm sure the hardcore guys are going to be like day one, right? Within 24 hours, whatever. Yeah, this is crazy. This is awesome.
And that's a great point, Steve, because I think like in our choice of the IP, right? We wanted to do something a little different, right? But still commercially viable, in a way that that we believe it will be a success. But even then, we still want to take a lot of weird risks within the statue itself. So you'll like Lucian, I don't think it's been featured anywhere else. Yeah, so like it's so like when doing the research, like I went through kind of like the history and lore of Morrigan. I now know quite a bit about Morrigan, thanks to Martin and a lot of YouTubers, right? So like just putting in Lucian, who only appears in like cutscenes within the game, was a huge risk, but we felt that it was an important part of telling this story that Martin wanted to bring to the community. Right, and even with the choice of the Morrigan's face, the choice of her body, right? We wanted to make sure that this is something that would appeal to a lot of the community, just because Morrigan is a very well loved character, right? She appears in different hair color, a lot of different face kind of compositions, even body structure, right? It varies from the anime to the games. Right, so finding that one definitive version of Morrigan that we wanted to bring to the community was super tough. I mean, but we wanted to make sure that when they look at it, they will be able to, if they don't know enough about Morrigan, it would make them want to do more kind of like research around the Darkstalkers franchise, because the story and lore behind Darkstalkers is really, really deep.
Yeah,
right? She's actually the daughter of Belial, right? So like who is supposedly this super S-grade like demon, and the leader of the Makai world, and then and he passes on the reins to her, right? And then she doesn't want to do it. It's really dramatic, whatever you see here is only maybe 10% of what the entire lore behind Morrigan is. But we hope that this is actually something that would bring the fans back to kind of like look through what they used to play, what are the stories, because every single part of the Darkstalkers franchise tells a continuing story, right? So I didn't know it was so complex. I only just went in and just beat the hell out of the other guy.
Yeah,
but,
me too.
yeah. See, but when I look at the videos that kind of like summarize the entire storyline, I was like, wow, there's actually a story behind this game. And even the final bosses, they play such a crucial part of Morrigan's growth that I was like honestly, I was a bit shocked at how much depth there was to the character.
Oh man, now I feel like I gotta look at all my other statues and go, is there more story behind this? But yeah, this is great, man.
I mean, like just trying to figure out, like what should it be a fighting pose? Like why does Morrigan look so calm and collected here?
Mm-hmm.
Well, why didn't we do a fighting pose? Why didn't we do like something a little more dramatic? Why this pose? Right? I think that alone is very important, because I think Martin wanted to bring out kind of like this unique union between Morrigan and Lilith. Right? This only starts around, I think, the third game, right, where they actually show Morrigan and Lilith together in the game. Before that, it was just Morrigan. right? And this is where the story starts to get a little deeper. And I think, yeah, we wanted to make sure that we brought out all these elements and bring out all the different kind of like fun facts, around the lore, as part of the Superkraft kind of like style and tradition of bringing out statues.
Got it. Yeah. Again, man, the collectors are definitely going to pinpoint everything, and if they're going to pinpoint like the details that's like you guys are bringing up, like they're going to be ecstatic. I think they're going to be happy about all of it. So it's going to be awesome.
Just gotta make sure I do enough research, man.
The questions are going to come up next week. So yeah.
I don't want to get into an argument and not be able to have some facts behind me, man.
Yeah. Yeah. But the switch outs look great too, like
Thanks.
the flask and the bats. Like,
Yes, so we do have like some arm switch outs, and well, basically, I mean, because she uses a lot of bats, right, in the attacks. So well, it's only suitable to, well, I feel like from Batman to this is another bat character, but well, it's still suitable with the character. So we go with some of the bats maybe on the base as well, and as well on the hands. And I want to brought up also about the scale. Let me see if I can share the size.
yeah, like I can't wait till people see it in person at Comic-Con, because like again, there's like a million people that walk around, and this is gonna. Oh, here we go. This is a perfect picture of showing the scale. So
Yes, and this is our painter, by the way. She did a terrific job in painting all the small details on the statues and making sure the face and the skin looks great. And but it also shows that the whole piece is in a 1/3 scale, and the height is about 72 cm. So it wasn't it's not very tall, but I think the size wise it just brings the focus back to the characters and how they interact with each other. So yeah.
yeah, man, like I love this perspective. Like I love this picture, to be honest. Like you just said, the person, like it shows a lot, just showing a person right next to it. And I thought the guy on the right was a lot smaller, but look at that, like he's like half the size. Wow.
Yeah, and the candles lit up too.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah.
We
There
put
you
the
go.
same features there. A bit on this one is just a bit more details on the face and the paint apps of the overall thing. But yeah, a lot of care basically has been put into this, and the resin we also use the translucent one, so it feels more lifelike. And yeah, hopefully we can see that in the pictures and live in San Diego.
Yeah, because like a lot of people, like when you see resin, especially these portraits and these skin colors, like there's different tones to it, right? The closer you get, the further you get, the like different angles. So resin definitely helps paint, I think. So it's gonna be cool to see. I love the little guy. I don't know why, but the little guy was a huge plus. Now I got to read up on it, so that's awesome.
Cool. Maybe I would like to share also the raffle edition, if you don't mind. Let me.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, so like just like all our other statues, we always do like one piece that's like a special raffle to a regular buyer, right? So with the Transformers one, we had a 101, right, which is the fully blinged out version, and then for Batman, we had a Noir edition, which is the black and white version of the statue. So for Morrigan, Martin has something special for everyone too. So I'll let him share a bit more.
For sure. So, well, we name it differently as well because this is called Kagami edition. Kagami just means reflection or mirror in Japanese. So, what it does is basically we swap out the color, we switch out between Morrigan and Lilith. So, Morrigan now has purplish hair color, and Lilith has a greenish tone into the hair. But not also that, but all the costume are flipped because mirror or like reflection is actually something that is a big part of Morrigan as well. Some of her moves in the video games, right, basically involves mirror, where she creates a double image of herself. So in this case, the mirror represents the switch between the two characters because they are essentially one soul, right? So of course, apart from that, the Kagami edition, it would be like a free upgrades for everyone who for those who will win it, they will receive all the add-ons and switch outs added without any additional cost. So yeah, we hope we'll make one lucky customer happy with this.
That's the guy that won last time. Victor was Mike, right? I think his name was Mike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the Noir.
Yeah, I think so. I think
Yeah.
yeah. So
I
this is
interviewed I interviewed the guy who won the 101,
yeah the one
and
on
then
one. Yeah.
yeah, the 101, and then yeah, he he couldn't believe it, and then it took us a while to be able to reach him, and then when we finally managed to actually have that chat with him, he was super, and he was sharing with us his story about how he bought the. Uh, um, how he made the pre-order, right? And that was super funny, right? In terms
Yeah.
of so it's random. I mean, I don't know who Mike was before that, and then just hearing his story, it made it really worth it, for us to actually have the special edition for someone like him, because
100%.
because when he told me his stories, what he did was he had to run out. He was at a convention. He had to run out of his booth, to go to one corner and place the order when the moment it opened. We had a super good laugh, and he
Yeah.
was yeah, he was. I think he's really into the statue. He really and so when he won the 101, he was like, holy wow, yeah. So we want to see more fans, who just like him, and we want to make sure that we create special pieces, and even these raffles, for true fans, so that they can actually own a piece that they actually love.
Oh yeah. I have the interview pulled up here, but you hear the excitement, and yeah, I love the idea of this being a 101 too. Like it's all, and the art print that came with it too, right? It was cool. It was awesome, man. I get to see that.
Oh, yeah. And that one is an actual one-of-one art print.
Yeah.
Right. There's only one. Yeah. And so we had a commission specially just for the 101. So yeah.
I think it's using watercolor. Actually, it's a watercolor paint Transformers. So it's a traditionally done illustration, which is very beautiful by this artist. Can't remember the name, but yeah, we'll of course put his name in. So
yeah. Awesome. Well, I love this 101 right here. I saw you were going through the pictures. There's like a sub base too. I love that. It's like it has the name etched on it too, right? On one of the pictures that you showed.
yeah, so those are basically the pedestal.
The pedestal, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so is it visible? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it will be written similar like the Noah edition pedestal. It will be written as Kagami edition, because this is basically your unique pedestal that nobody else have.
Wow, that's awesome, man. It's an expensive raffle, but you get paid at the end. That's awesome. But it's really cool. Victor and Marthin, you're not allowed to join the raffle, right? Or is there rules against that? No.
Yeah. I mean, you'll see with the previous pieces, we only really just made one, right? And I guess we want to make sure that we preserve kind of like how limited it is, So yeah, I think for us, yeah, we don't qualify at all.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I wish we did. Maybe Martin can can hand paint one for us.
But man, we're close enough to 40 minutes. I feel like once you guys start talking, once collectors start talking about something they're passionate about, 40 minutes flies by, man. I feel like we just start. I'm wide awake now. I feel, what time is it? It's 12 o'clock here, and I'm like wide awake.
Yeah.
Like keep going for another hour or two. But thank you guys again for sharing everything. The Morrigan, I'm gonna get to see Victor at Comic-Con and get to see the Morrigan in person. And anything else you guys want to bring up before we get out of here?
So basically, for anyone who's interested, right, you guys need to sign up for interest, right, on our registration page, and then we will be doing the early bird on the 23rd of July, and that will only be open to folks who have registered, and then actual open sales will be on the 24th of July, along with Comic-Con. So we're looking forward to for the fans to actually come in and make their orders.
Have to go to superkraft.com and then go to Morgan, and this is where you register. I was playing with it earlier, but I was like, I can't fit any more statues in my room. So,
Absolutely,
but,
man.
yeah,
Looks like there's a bit of space.
I
Just
know,
right.
right? That's what everyone tells me, and I can't fall for it. But yeah, here's the registration if you guys are interested. They also Supercast also has like a Instagram. Mighty, they're under Mighty Jacks under YouTube. They're under. Here's the one that you guys did with Art the Statue Collector, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And you guys are out there, man. And here's Mike, that one. This is the guy we were talking about
Yeah.
earlier.
Mike was super, yeah.
Yeah. But and here's the video from last year, man. Like 2024, man. Can you believe it? Like
Oh
a
my
year,
God,
a year
dude.
later.
It's been a year, man.
So
Oh,
look at that, man. You were like a lot younger back then. Look at that.
dude.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
it's gonna be great to
Oh.
see you again, man, and great to see the Mighty Jacks Supercraft booth and statues again. So, and you know me, man. I'll bring everybody. I'll bring the guys. Yeah.
We have a slightly different location this time. We're a little bigger now. We're closer to the main entrance, so you should be able to see us more prominently.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll find you. Like Martin, I swear, man, you got to come to San Diego, man. Like at least once. Like next year, plan it or
I'd
something.
love to. I'd love to. Yeah, I mean, seeing everyone will be great as well. But well, we have Victor, and you can always reach out to us. And I mean, this chat is, I think it's nice to touch base with you and the collectors as well, and sharing what we've been up to, and then sharing what we have so far. So yeah, look forward to do more of this in the future.
100%. Me too, man. I'm always down for one. But thank you guys again. Anything else you want to share, Martin? I know, Victor, you shared the details on the website and the registration. Martin, do you want to share anything before we go?
Well, I guess we'll see you hopefully soon in San Diego Con, right? And there'll be more images and information about the statue. But yeah, I'm just so happy to share it with everyone, and look forward to share more.
Yeah, I feel like the project's done. Like we should be relaxed now, right? The it's all done, but now it's like going back to work again. But thank you guys, Martin, Victor. Today again is Friday, July 18th. San Diego Comic Con is next week, so see you guys in a week. And good job, man. I think you guys are doing great. Supercraft, Mighty Jacks. I think honestly, from a collector standpoint, I think you guys are doing great. But everyone, hope you guys have a great night and a great weekend. See you guys next week. Thanks.
Thank you.
See you guys.
Thanks. Bye.